Well, hello. I know it's been a while. I haven't been posting much on YouTube lately. I understand. I came by with an updated video. An updated room video, I should say. So you're probably wondering, what do you mean by updated video? Well, I'm going to tell you in a second, and this is what I mean. That's what I mean by update. Now, as you can see from the last video, towards the end section, I said, is neon lights. Could add that and it does look nice. It looks really nice. It gets your room popping, but it's not really, you don't need it necessarily, because back in the days, people weren't, I mean, I guess it really all depends. If you want to do like a traditional 80s room or an 80s vibe room, trust me, there's a difference. Thank you for filling in the blank for my viewers here about what I was talking about in my first how to make your room into an 80s vibe, you know, kind of feel type room, like very gnarly. You know, gnarly. Gnarly is an 80s term, and it means this. Yeah, so now you know what gnarly means. Someone come. It's like a close up. Alright. So as you can see, the room's kind of changed from my how to 80s room. There's been a lot of adding, subtracting, you know, that kind of sort of thing. A lot of new things and a lot of other things put in a storage bin. When I have my own house, this is the way to go. My house is going to be totally 80s, gnarly, bodacious, radical, superb. I would say cowabunga, but that's more of a Ninja Turtle thing. I mean, I guess the Ninja Turtles say all those terms too, but those are 80s terms. Now my boss, okay, I'm getting off subject. Okay, here we go. Let's dive in, shall we? At this point, I've been adding a lot of stuff into my room, so it's kind of turning into a nostalgic 80s/90s room. I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour on what I've added and what I've taken down. Give you some pointers. You're gonna see that some stuff is from the 90s period. Yes, I understand. Don't blame me. I can't help myself. I just love these specific movies. So-and-so, or I just love these certain things. They just bring a sort of nostalgia into me. But for the most part, they're temporary. And so like I said, I get my own house and maybe I'll have my own 90s room. A 90s room where the whole house is totally 80s. Feel me? Like, how? I'm gonna say gnarly because, as you know, if you follow me on Instagram at IamCaptainEO, I'm always saying gnarly. Gnarly is like my term. You gotta be very gnarly. Gnarly. Yeah. I'll put the link in the description on how to 80s your room. I'll put that video in the link in the description, so if you didn't check it out, now's your time to. Yeah, so I kind of did a little bit of both. Now, it just gives it more of a bodacious feel, like a bodacious 80s feel. As you can see, I have the Tapestry of Synthwave. That was pretty cheap. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for the exact one I have. If you want to get it, the link is in the description again. I think it was around 15 or 20 bucks. Not sure. Maybe 10. I'm thinking about it. Maybe 10. So if you want, you can go check that out. My last video said you can use nails and a hammer to nail your vinyls on the wall. You can do that. They also sell vinyl record holders that you can buy. It's a bit, pricey if you want to add a couple, maybe 10 or more onto your wall. It's the dedication. It's the dedication. If you're willing to do that, then be my guest. Go ahead and spend like $5, maybe even $6 on the record wall holders. You can do that if you want. I decided now to add in some shelves. I was inspired by this artwork. I was inspired by that artwork, so that's why I decided to add shelves. It looks pretty cleaner too. I have my top 3 musicians and top 4 musicians and top 2 movies. Not my top 2 movies, but 2 movies that I enjoy. Breakfast Club and Garbage Pail Kids. You can say all you want about the Garbage Pail Kids, but I love the garbage pail kits. Sue me. To go along with my synthwave 80s Tapestry, I've added some blue LED, well, not blue, but LED lights. You can add them into your room if you want to have that totally vibe, synthwave 80s type room. I mean, I said in my last video you can do both, and that's exactly what I did now. So, I mean, I totally recommend it now. I know in my last video I was highly against it, but you know, I decided to give it a shot, and now I like the final result. I'll put a link in the description of the ones I got. For the most part, most of my stuff added is, I would say maybe 30% of my stuff added is from Amazon. The rest is from thrift shopping and just, you know, just exploring. So yeah, let's go on with the tour. Let's give you guys a quick. Oh, it's wrong. Sorry. We made it onto this section. So you see from my last video, the arcade machine. It's a big. I got it to roll. I got it to roll. I got it to roll. Yeah. So yeah, an arcade machine is essential. Like I said in my previous video, I mean, you guys already know this. Essential for an 80s room, at least in my opinion. Over here, as you can see, I'm not sure if it came out of my last video, but I decided to get a big Panasonic retro TV. I got this on OfferUp, so if you haven't installed the app OfferUp, I recommend you do that now. I recommended it in my last video. You can also do eBay, but eBay charges shipping. OfferUp, you can just go pick up the item. You don't have, they don't charge you shipping for the most part if you put local pickup. So yeah, I decided to get this, 30 bucks, along with the working VHS player. In my last video, you've seen a VHS player that I've had since I was a little kid. It didn't work anymore. I kind of messed that up. But yeah, this is fully functional, fully working. Yeah, you need one of these. You need one of these VHSs. Right here I have a Nintendo NES and a Sega Genesis. I bought these off Target. If you happen to have the actual 80s console from back in the day, that's 2 thumbs up. That's above the level. Like, that's top notch. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see. You can see the remote, and you can see on the TV. I have the actual Atari 2600. You can get these also on eBay. The actual vintage Atari 2600. They go for a lot, maybe about 100 bucks, depending on the seller. But I recommend you definitely get one of these. Atari was a big thing back in the 80s, and I just died. Just went black and white. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you need a game console. Recommended Atari 2600. I'm still working to add stuff into my room. I plan on getting an Apple II computer. Just gotta look for the right seller who's willing to you know, work with me in terms of getting that, you know, offer and final sale. Who's willing to bargain with me and go a little bit down on the price, because the Apple II computer, Steve Jobs is one of my role models. He's one of my inspirations. I love Steve Jobs despite what anybody has to say about him. Yeah, I definitely need to get an Apple II or an Apple Lisa. If you know me well, you know why I specifically want the Apple Lisa. But that's a story for another time. Is it too dark? I think it's too dark. Let me kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. There you go. Can you guys see me now? You guys see me now? See my blazer? See my blazer? Yeah. Thrift shopping 101. I know I still have to do the 80s fashion video. At this point, that'll definitely be my next. That'll definitely be my next one. I know what you're saying. A lot of empty promise. Sorry guys. I'm doing this updated video because I feel like it's important for those 80s lovers, those 80s fanatics. And the fashion video, yeah, that is too, but that takes more of a time because I have to, you know, really do my research, my full-on research, dive in for both female and male. You know where you can get access to clothes, which is pretty much the same thing. Thrift shopping, major one, eBay, OfferUp. There's a website and app called DePop. You can get some gnarly vintage clothes there, and also an app called Grailed. Those 5. I basically wrapped it down right there in a summarization. So maybe I won't have to do the 80s fashion video after all. Yeah. Right here I have an autographed 11x14 Steven Spielberg picture. Steven Spielberg is also one of my inspirations, but yeah, you want to get as much 80s things as you can for your room. Essentially what I've added here, this is beautiful. This is like my most prized possession. Beautiful. It's fully functional, works. I mean, if you know about the 80s, what these are. You know what these are. The Garbage Pail Kids. I said earlier, one of my favorite movies, despite what anybody has to say, is the Garbage Pail Kids movie. That actually started off in the 80s as a trading card series. And you can get these at Target. I recommend you get them now. It's the 35th anniversary of the Garbage Pail Kids. And who knows how long this edition will last. I also have a book too of the Garbage Pail Kids. The Garbage Pail Kids are very popular. In the 80s, they were popular amongst kids. Maybe just as big, if not, closely big as the gaming consoles like Atari. Kids would trade these at school amongst their classmates. Came to a point where at one specific school, the principal banned the cards. Banned the cards from school property, telling parents the kids need to keep these cards at home. I don't know how I feel about that. If you are going to exit out, I think this is halfway of the video. I'm pretty sure this is halfway of the video. Pretty sure this is halfway. Give it a like and subscribe, please. I appreciate it. Garbage Pail Kids. What did we learn today? We've learned that synthwave, 80s vibe, is a cool thing to add into your room if you want it to be totally 80s. Because when it's not at night, it's a modern day 80s room. But as soon as it hits nighttime and everything goes dark, that's when the lights start popping out and everything gets bodacious. I don't know how many times I said bodacious in my video. Take a shot every time I say bodacious or gnarly. Sorry, it's just added into my vocabulary. I'm sorry, I'm just so used to it. It's that 80s lifestyle. Sorry. But yeah, this is the part of the video where I do that big overall room appearance. Thank you guys for watching. I know this is a quick video. I'll be surprised if we made it to the end of the video because it was not really that important. I guess for some. Those who are dedicated and are fans of my channel and fans of me in general. If you are, I appreciate you for keeping it radical. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and even share. I'd really appreciate it. And tune on my Instagram. Follow me if you don't, but stay tuned. I will be doing those 80s pop canvas paintings of famous musicians and also famous celebrities and movie figures. You guys are the best, and keep it arty. As promised, I'm actually a bit excited to open this. So let me show the camera and then we'll dive deep into it. So there we go. So as you can see, these are the cards. This is how they looked back in the day as well. Some here. Ooh. If you made it this far in the video and you're just looking at me, ooh, that one's gnarly. Messy Tessie. Alligator, holy shit! Yes, we got a classic card here. Yes. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm gonna have to go buy like 5 more packs. Alligator, holy crap, yo. Holy crap. Who's the final? Oh, I got fucking Elvis inspired one again. God damn it. God damn it. That was the little unwrapping of the Garbage Pail Kids cards that I have. I'll explain more of the Garbage Pail Kids. You don't know who they are, who made the Garbage Pail Kids. I'll make a quick video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. I know I didn't really, dive deep into, this video because basically everything that I have to say, it's in my How to 80's Your Room video. This was just a quick update so you guys can kind of see what it added and such into my room. And yeah, if you watched this, thank you for watching again, and stay tuned for the next video, which is probably going to be the Garbage Pail Kids. If not, it might be my top 10 favorite 80's movies. Maybe TV shows. But if it's TV shows, Alpha's #1. Just saying. Just saying. Keep it bodacious, keep it gnarly, and I'll see you next time.